Well, taking care of ourselves physically means going to the doctor on a regular basis, maybe even getting a stress test every once in a while to make sure our heart is healthy. But we should also talk about a stress test for money, right? Like right now, I feel like that's more important than ever. Joining me now for today's Money Moment is Mark Lampkin with Lampkin Wealth Management. All right, Mark, first of all, let's talk about the jacket, right? Loving, I love your money jacket.
I love the jacket.
I love it.
It's green. It's the only thing I had that's green. It's my track jacket. It's always lucky. And if I'm on TV with you, I'm lucky. So I wore it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. We can always count on you to like bring the fashion when you, what is this?
Recycled $100 from the Federal Reserve. Even have my green pin for you today.
You're bringing it. You're bringing it. You always do. All right, let's talk about like this stress test, right? And what is it exactly when we apply it to money? And then how should our viewers use it?
May I give you two fun facts real quick, and then I'm going to do this?
I love fun facts.
NCAA tournaments. NCAA starts today, right? How much money each year does the NCAA basketball tournament earn? Take a guess.
Do I get multiple choice?
Nope, just one.
32 million.
You're close. It's 700 million.
Whoa.
And guess what?
Whoa.
CBS just extended the contract to 2032. 8.8 billion.
We're getting to the B's, yeah.
And
big
out
money
of the
maker.
700 million, out of the 700 million, the schools get 60%. NCAA keeps 40%. So that's a lot of money. This tournament's a very big deal for the universities around the globe. Yes.
Right.
So,
and great to have it.
It is. When you mix UK blue and U of L red, guess what you get? Green. There you go.
All back to money and St. Patrick's Day, right?
That's right.
You know, it's
great.
All right,
stress test.
It's great to have, I feel like, basketball back, right? It's great to have that back.
Love it.
Love it. You know, it gives us something to think about and to enjoy right now. You know, rather than, I feel like, you know, the market's kind of all over the place. There's lots of things going on. I mean, is now a good time to like do a stress test on your money?
Well, here's what I tell folks. There's a lot of folks that go to the grocery store and they push that grocery basket and they just don't throw stuff in their grocery basket. They know what they own, they know what the brands are getting, they know what they're spending. And when it comes to your portfolio, when I sit down with most people, they don't know what they own. It's just a collection of mutual funds that they've got over the last 10 years. And they have no idea how much risk they're taking. What our stress test does, we send you a little survey and it scores you from 0 to 100. Let's say it's a 50. That's moderate. And then I put your portfolio in a little thing like this, and it will score your portfolio and tell you where you're at, because most people do not know what they own. They don't know if they own growth, value, small cap, mid cap, international. Those are foreign words to a lot of folks. So they don't understand if this market goes down 20%, their portfolio may be down 30%. They may have funds that rank in the last in their class. And I joke all the time, Claudia, I'm like, take the person that finished last in their medical class, they're a doctor. I just don't want to go to them, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, with our stress test, I can put your portfolio in, I can tell you how much risk you're taking, I can tell you the next bear market with relatively closeness how much money you're going to drop if we go through a 2007-8, if we go through a bull market, a good market. Most importantly, with Jerome Powell, the Fed, saying we're going to raise interest rates 7 times, how's your portfolio going to react when rates rise? I dealt with a guy yesterday where his bond portfolio was off 15%. Bonds are supposed to be safe because interest rates. If you don't know who your managers are, what you own, how much you can lose, and my question is this: can you afford to lose 50% of your portfolio, or more important, do you want to? If you can't answer those questions, then that stress test, and I think you guys have a copy of this, we will do this free. Absolutely free and no obligation for your viewers. We will do this stress test for free, and it will tell you every single thing you need to know. 30 years ago when I started in this business, this would take me 2 weeks to do. Now it takes me 20 minutes. So
yeah, Mark, I was going to ask you if people are interested, because I mean, making it free takes a lot of pressure off, right? So if people are interested in that, that's one thing marked off. What should they expect, like as far as getting it back and next steps?
You know what? We will put this in there. I will take a copy of your statement. My team will input this in. We'll give you, there's 2 things, and what we call our X-ray, that will X-ray your portfolio. It'll break down the mutual funds. It'll tell you the stocks, where your portfolio manager ranks, how much experience they get. Get this, Claudia. The average mutual fund manager out there has about 7 years of experience. I won't use them unless they have about 20. I've got shoes 7 years older than, I mean,
Right,
really.
right,
So
right.
are you going to turn you work 40 years, you're going to turn that over to them? But I'll give you that instant X-ray. And more important, this is going to give you your portfolio, the market, and my proposed portfolio. And you can see the differences on just what couple of tweaks can make the difference between going broke in retirement, spending your golden years at the golden arches, or having money left to give to your children. And it's a simple exercise, and it's free, no obligation. If you don't understand it, you need to do it.
All right, Mark, always great catching up with you. Love that jacket, man. Enjoy St. Patrick's
Thank you.
Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'll see you soon, actually. I'll see you next week. If you're interested in getting more information or scheduling your financial stress test with Mark Lampkin, you can head on over to lampkinwealth.com or give him a call at 690-6764.